What is up, guys? I am currently making some sticks and stuff so that I can make some ladders. There. I don't know why I always take sticks with me. I just always do. So I played a little bit. I was able to remodel the windmills. I was able to finish the sailboat. I did run over to our treasure hunter friend over here, and I got the elk. He's fully kitted. Saddle, bit, medallion, and saddlebags, blanket, and the whole thing. Anyways, the elk's all right. He's a little rough. I ran him across here and over to this. I couldn't tell if it was a dungeon or not. It's kind of wonky. And back, he's kind of rough running around. I did use the sailboat. The sailboat was a little rough. I think I figured it out though. And I sailed it all the way around our current continent. All the way around. What's that? That's another dungeon. We don't want that. I sailed her all the way around and found some interesting things. Very interesting. That is the one I went to. That's more like a ruined castle, really. It is a little village, but anyways. Yeah, so I took it all the way around. That's probably another dungeon, but hard telling. All the way. There's some interesting items. Another dungeon, probably. A lot of question marks I have on here. That I have no idea. Some stuff you can instantly tell what it is. What's that? No idea. Something small. There was some cool shit over here that I didn't get to see. I think that's one of the big cathedrals. It also had a town attached to it, which is pretty cool. No idea what this is. No idea. Pretty cool, though. Out in the middle of a lake. This looks like a town. Just like we live in. Looks like one is completely intact. Another one might be partly intact. But I can't really tell. I probably should have just went over there and looked. There was a slew of traders over here. I did mostly try to kind of look around. I didn't go and look at that. I did come up here and look. This is a little castle. It didn't have much of anything in it. But yeah, I whipped all the way around and then came back in. The rivers mod makes it very difficult, but I did make some tweaks I have yet to test. I was thinking about running the elk up here. Oh, anyways, up here. Yeah, so if we start down here, there's this cool looking place here, which may just be, it could be a ruined cathedral, it could be anything. This right here, I have no idea. It's quite large. We have this little town here. I thought I had a neat little structure right here. This looks intact for the most part. Here's another little town with a couple of what looks to be intact buildings. And then the 2 crowning gems. Look at this, baby. We may make an outpost up in this. A big moated castle. I think that might just be a trader. And then here is another castle. I've been in one very similar to this. There was a lot of loot in there. And then here's another little town. It's in the trees, so I can't really tell how intact it is. And then over here was something. I don't know what that is. So, with the more or less imminent... Oh, hey, look. There's a little trader there. Imminent release of the new version, 1.22. I was thinking we really needed something. Oh yeah, there was that, and I have no idea what that is. We really needed something to kind of finish off this playthrough. I didn't want to just leave it because, you know, we've done quite a bit. Not nearly as much as I wanted to. I actually thought 1.22 was going to be a lot farther off. Like a lot. But I was wrong. Oh, that's that other castle I went to. That is not the same as what I had went to. Huh. That kind of looks like a big tree now that I'm actually looking at it. Didn't know what that was. This big black spot. Alright. So I was thinking just do a little bit of preparation. Hop in the boat. And we'll head around. It'll take us a little while to get up there. But I want to see these 2 places. Here and here at the very least. It kind of looks like there might be stuff in here too. I may go ahead and turn off the monsters. Just so that we can't really worry about... I mean, there's going to be bears and wolves, of course. But we don't have to worry about stopping at night. We don't have to worry about extra things trying to kill us. I think I'm going to go ahead and turn them off. I also want to see that too. That's pretty close. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to pop out here. I do have it. I'm going to go ahead and enable it. And go right back in. 101 hours. I'd say it's a pretty good milestone. 101 hours in a playthrough. I know I didn't stream at all, but... Alright. I got some bandages. We ain't got to get crazy. I believe I'm going to grab some rope. Do I have a spare lantern? I know where I can get a lantern. Even a bright lantern. Right over here. Some of our crops are done. Look at the windmill setup I did. So double windmills. I'll show you what it looks like inside real fast. So this goes down to the quern, and it branches off to here. And everything, I know that we're at gale force winds right now, but... Oh, I guess there's this lantern too. But I had the one out by the farm. It's not really necessary. Real close on rice. I figured some of these would be done today. Let's throw that up in there. There we go. We don't have a shit ton of food, but more flax than anything. We're gonna go ahead and eat these. I'll take some pears with me. Yeah, they'll be good for a while. Gonna take anything else. I think we'll be alright. I believe we'll be alright. I'm gonna see if I can take our little fella with us. He has a bed in his pack. We'll be alright. I think we'll be okay. Especially everything's blooming and ripening, flowering, whatever. He's fast on flatland, but once you start getting into hills, he jitters and stutters and shit. And it's mostly the slabs are messing him up. I had to reconfigure the dock too. Alright, guy, how do I get you on here? I know that I can just, like, tie him to, like, this. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe I just need to grab one of these. Oh, I need two. So there's a storage there, and a storage there. Two free slots in a row. There. There we go. I turned down the current force, so hopefully it'll work okay. Alright, then... Wait, how do we... There we go. Ooh, it's kind of hard to see with him up there. Can we go into this? I probably could have grabbed a little bit more food. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I better throw the food into here. There's a bed in there too. We already have some rope, but... Wait, is this not gonna follow? Well, I don't like that. I want it to follow. Like this. Whatever. Get some speed! I also learned something with the mini-map. If you hit Alt and go into, like, free move your mouse, you can go up to the mini-map and you can scroll wheel and it will, zoom your mini-map in and out. Which is pretty damn cool. Yeah, it took me... So whenever I came around, I decided not to go up any rivers because the current... Well, I had to get home. So I took took this river back, and it took forever because the current fought me the entire way.
First blood.
Misaki, what's going on? We are on a journey. We are on a journey. Once we get out to open water, I'll open up the map, and I'll show you where we're headed to. I could go ahead and go to the second story mission, but I don't think I'm prepared for that. I think I need a couple more items before that. So I finished the boat, as you can see. I got the elk, as you can see. I finished the windmills. Yesterday, I spent about, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours circumnavigating the continent that we're on, which is quite large. I found some pretty cool stuff. We're almost out to open water. That bend out there on the left is the last bit, and I can turn. But once we get out there, I'll show you. Whenever I completed the boat, my dock was too small and got it all messed up. And also the current was too strong. If you use the Rivers mod, I would highly suggest that you get into the config file and turn the river speed way down, so that it doesn't make it will still push things around, but it won't be nearly as hard as it was for me. It's set to 4. I set it to 1. Other people recommended 0. You could probably do like 0.5. It's a big oak tree. But I still really like the Rivers mod. Yep, there's the big mountain. Yep, you hold Alt, go up, and you can scroll out. We'll go out to there. Get turned into the direction I want to be. There. Okay. That should be good for a minute. No. We'll get past this little arm here, and we'll go there. That'll be good for a little while. Alright, so anyways, we come all the way up and around. You see all these other islands and stuff. But I spotted this. Look at this. How epic is that? And there's something blue on top. Then I also found this one here. I want to check these out so bad. There's a nice little town here. I think there was something else too. All right, here's another little town. And then I think it's down here. There was another. Oh, nope, I'm thinking of a different area. There's another giant, like almost like a town like I live in now, down here. Right, is it here? Nope. Another interesting looking building though. There, nope, that's not it either. Where did I find it? Nope, nope, nope. I didn't think it was down this far. There's the cathedral. Oh, here it is. Mostly intact, but look how it's like close to everything. There's that, there's this little building here, there's this big ruins here, here's this thing in the middle of the water. I thought it was pretty damn cool. But we are going to go up and see this castle. It's probably going to take a little while to get there. I don't expect being able to get there and explore it in one stream. But with the imminent release of 1.22, like they released the trailer for it now, I feel like we need to get to a point where it's safe to upgrade, even if we lose the world. I do have. I'm going to keep I'm going to keep backups of the world, just in case. May be able to salvage it, but if not, it won't be a big deal because we've done so much. Is my aim. We're going to pass a couple of like neat looking structures. If I could see them from the water, more or less, if it was hard for me to miss them. If they were obvious, then I was trying to stop and take a peek. I also turned off the rust creatures, just so that I can get there and get it done. We are 3 minutes out from our first set of ads. I've only been on for 20 minutes. But I don't know if I've asked recently if the ads have been very short and very far away. I want them to be like less than 30 seconds, maybe 60 seconds. I can't remember the minimum. In an hour. I want you guys to be able to sit and watch me as much as possible. I don't give a shit about that revenue. Willing revenue only. Subs, donations. Actually, I don't even have donations set up, so I'm not worried about it either way. I don't need any money. It is for fun. Cool mountain. If my voice sounds a little funny, everybody in the house was sick last week. I think I'm finally getting it. And it makes you go, whatever sickness they have, it made them all slightly hoarse. Which sounds like I am getting it. They had a horrible cough too. And a lot of phlegm, stuff like that. I don't want to get it. But whenever you live in close quarters with 2 kids and another adult. Oh, easy is it gonna get? I'm gonna pass through this right here. It was pretty neat selling this around for the first time. A lot of it I didn't even see until I got back home. I only ever used the map to make sure of like the safest route to take so I wouldn't get like cut off and stuff. So like, of course, passing through here, I wanted to make sure I could make it through there without getting cut off. Same thing with here. Like this right here. Going through these two right here, I wasn't sure. Going this way, I didn't know if that passed all the way through or not, which it didn't, of course. Same with here. There was some pretty cool setups, though. I ended up going and checking that out. Or no, that I've already seen that. I saw that on foot. And you can tell where I've been and where I hadn't been. Where I haven't been, I haven't seen since the winter. So, and my character only knows it as snow being there. So until I see it again without the snow, he'll just assume, or the character will just assume that there's still snow on the ground. I'd like for it to be set out a little bit. I need to turn right some. That'll work. And the coal mine and the lazaret are kind of far away. Like, really far away. Further than what I was thinking they were. I wish they were just a bit closer. I would go to them instead, but they're not. Oh, maybe on the way back we'll just go ahead and go to the coal mine. I guess depending on what kind of resources I still have. The elk makes it difficult to see, as you can clearly tell. And being in third person does not make too much of a difference because of sail. You are probably a dungeon. The dungeons weren't as good as what I thought they were going to be. The dungeons that they're putting in 1.2.2 are actually much better than the dungeon mod, which is pretty neat if you ask me. Generally, modders will put in exactly what they believe that the players want, which was kind of neat. Like, they are cool, being able to bump into stuff, and, you know, it's not vanilla. But then again, there was, like, nothing in them. Like, I wasn't finding anything in them. So it was rather disappointing. This is actually further north than I had went the previous time. You can see it's unlocking part of the map up here. There's a, I went to this, because like I said before, I sailed through here. And I went into this. It's just a big tower. There wasn't anything in it. No, there wasn't even actually anything to collect in it, which was odd. I didn't dig to see if there was a basement or anything, though. Wait, angry. Did I miss something? Did I say something? Skid. I'm a little off course. It's a little dark too, isn't it? Very dark. There's that tower. It's big, it's ominous, it's useless. It would actually make like a nice little outpost in all honesty, but I don't need it. We're powering through. My buddy that I play with on Saturday night, he actually updated to the beta version or whatever. I think it's considered the beta version of 1.22, and him and his wife were testing it out. Ooh, that's an iffy one. To go around or to go straight? I'm gonna go around. I don't think I went around last time. I might have. I will this time, though. So my character, whenever I'm in this map view, he stays looking the same direction that he would normally be in. Having the elk with me, he stays looking forward, so I still have an indicator. So I guess I could almost just stay in this map. There really isn't much to see outside of this map right now since it's so dark. And then I can also like look around, see what's ahead, see what's being discovered, if anything. I'm going to turn it wide just to open up some of this up here. And right here. Oh, I gotta go up that way anyways. We could... we could go and check that out. Nah. We got bigger fish to fry. I really like looking at the map, though. It's, very appealing. Very appealing. Oh, look, there's a little thing there, too, I didn't see last time. I like it right on the water. Somewhere I had made landfall, and there was like 5 bears of different breeds. They're brown and black. I think they're... no, it wasn't a polar bear. It was like grayish. They did upgrade, the bear models. Well, actually, most of the animals got an upgrade. The chickens did not. The foxes and raccoons got actual pelts. So whenever they're skinned and you lay them down, you can tell that they were fox or raccoon pelts, and you can make hats out of them. Which is from another mod. They added a bunch of mod content into vanilla. I do not think that Rivers is going to make it into 1.2.2. It was discussed that they were working on it, but I don't think the actual content is going to make it into 2.2. I think it'll be in 1.2.3. So we will end up keeping the Rivers mod. What's this little thing here too? That's just ruins. Probably vanilla ruins. Do a flip. I'm gonna pull in here and take a look at this. We won't be able to see it super well, but mine shafts. There's so many mine shafts. I wonder if there's a way in the config files if I can turn that down. I just don't need that many. Like, there's dozens. It's neat to have that kind of dungeon, but they're all almost identical. Or at least they kind of run the same... There's another trader. They run like the same layout, kind of. Not the same layout. They run the same algorithm to create the layout for each of them, so they don't really change all that much. Okay. Oh, wrong side. It's alright. Oh, cool. Oh, whoa. Big rusty doors that I can't open. What? What is going on here? It's supposed to be a ball. That's pointless? I feel like this was placed a little weird. Oh, this is probably supposed to be placed by flat ground. Alright, let's see if we can bust this thing open. Get inside of here. Right by the door. Oh, I can. Gatekeeper. What? Oh. Oh, sorry, I was zoned out. I am doing very well. We got to kind of a point. I like that. Oh, I couldn't have busted that door anyways. That's silly. We kind of got to a point where, I wanted to decide what we were gonna do. With 1.22, more or less, it's coming, whether I like it or not. And I didn't want to upgrade and, like, kind of... I felt like I was gonna leave this world kind of, in a weird place. I guess that makes sense. This stuff is so cool. Just old stoves, you should be able to repair them. I don't need no tools. That's cool. Well, how do I get... Are these like levels? Solitary, the warden's room, prison halls, and resource. Are those beneath? I guess there's only one way to find out. That just looks like dirt. That's stone. I don't think it's down there. Damn. Should be a main building nearby. Oh, I'm stuck in here. Well, it did spawn right next to the water. Is that going to be a problem? And then there's this little yard over here. And then these gates led to nothing. Let's dig behind the gates. Nothing. Okay. I'm wondering if it messed up because of where it spawned. which makes the most sense to me. Unless that's something there. I'm thinking it's because I bet you the prison was supposed to be over here where the water's at. And since it didn't, since it couldn't place on ground, it didn't place at all. At least that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, screw it. It'll be alright. Yeah, you know what? Maybe... Oh, there's a path here. Oh, look at this. Oh, rusted fence. I bet you it was. I heard that they were talking about adding whales, or maybe dolphins, or something like that. Go up? But that I can't verify, of course. Let's put that in there. No, go in here. Why are you going into my main inventory? We need to put these in there. Actually, those I want a different one. That can go in there. Those don't stack to 12. Those stack to 16. What are you doing? Those I don't need. I can toss those later. Okay, food. It's flax grain, but whatever. I don't know, man. It might be wells. It might not be. Might not be wells. Well, I'm gonna check the map again. All right, we're gonna zip in between here. Yeah. I would imagine they would be super rare. Pasta. We are, so I update you. Of course, I got the sailboat fixed. I tweaked rivers a little bit to turn down the current. I got the elk. I upgraded the windmill. I circumnavigated the continent. And I found these. So this is where we're going. This big moated castle thing. This is another, looks like a castle. There's a trader here, which I actually marked wrong, but there's another little town here, and there's a little town here. And also a little town there. This right here has me super intrigued. Like, if I don't end up leaving this world, we might make a base up here. Sorry. Boat slowed down. Feels like. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's the moon going down. Okay, I gotta decide where I'm gonna make landfall. I kind of want to do this one first, then go to that one. I'm going to make landfall right here. Yeah. No. Yeah, god damn it. I will. Just a stone column. I would be against or oppose like octopi that could actually like latch onto your boat and it like slowed you down or something. Or maybe barnacles. You could get barnacles attached to your boat. Yeah, like a kraken. But maybe not like damage your boat, because could you imagine your boat going down like out in the middle of the ocean? I know it should be a real fear, but man, for it to really happen, that would probably completely turn me off from the game. Look at that. There's one, two mine shafts within view of each other. So yeah, that's a little much. You were here whenever I lost my raft. That was almost a turn off because I was gonna have to walk all the way back home because I couldn't get back to my raft because it just like took off, which was crazy. All right. Oh, I didn't make that marked like that. Damn fog. I am kind of curious about that though. That's an interesting. That's probably just a grave. Probably just a grave. Damn this fog. Holy shit. Alright. We're here. Wait, how do I... Wait, dude, how do I get you off of here? Hmm. Do I need rope? Is that the problem? I will say it's hard to get anything out of your cases. Come on, buddy. Okay, that didn't do it. How do I get you off of here? Damn it. Maybe I gotta bring it over then? If I'm not close enough? Maybe like this? Try that. Oh! All I did was touch him. Alright. Well, let's ride! He runs through the paths pretty well. These right here mess him up pretty bad, though. He does not like the slabs mod at all. I have the, like, long travel. Oh, of course. The tree's in the way. I can't cut it down, I don't think. Let's, delete this. And I'll talk to it. Who are you? Agricultural supplier. Look at all this food I can buy. Um, 300 saturation, 330. 2 and 2. Oh god. Alright, we're gonna buy that. Put that in the backpack. I think I'd like a name for him. For the elk. We need to come up with a name for the elk. Oh. Look at this. Yeah, I definitely did. It has a bridge. There's so much to search. Can I tie him to a tree so he doesn't wander off? You just stay there. Where to go first? Let's check this out. This is the smaller section. Oh. Hello. Yeah, get fucked. Are there any more of you guys, you little assholes? Young. Alright. Here's the door. Oh, there's multiple doors. Okay, this is nothing. Please don't let this whole fucking place be empty. There's still the ramparts and stuff. Wow. There's no way this is all going to be empty. All the work into this and... there isn't going to be any treasure or nothing? This is super, super cool though. Thought I got stuck there for a minute, I couldn't move. Alright. Guess we're gonna check the main area then. Oh boy. Wow. That doesn't necessarily mean anything is here. Well, this is kind of a letdown. We're gonna build over to that though. Look at that window. Hmm. Yep. Uh... Oh, fucking water. That's cool. Okay, I think I figured out why the top is empty. Holy shit. Cattails, rot, carrot seeds, lumps of fat. That would have been fun. Fighting off a bunch of locusts in here. Aged boards. Lots of them. What kind of seeds are you? Turnip. I don't need any more turnip. Ashlar blocks. Aged barrels. Hello? Sunflower seeds, that's cool. Powdered borax, why not? Flax fibers. Take those. Saltpeter, we won't take those. Farming. I don't want the basket. Okay, there we go. Flint, dry grass, stick. What are you back there? Nothing. I wonder if there's anything behind these. Nope. Okay. I'm glad I decided to dig down right here, though. These boards are super cool. There's plenty of firewood down here. There's braziers and all kinds of stuff. I'm going to leave some of this stuff behind because I am seriously considering making this a base. We're going to check out this water too. I'm going. Oh, look. I didn't even realize this. Oh, it's the whale. Oh, how cool is that? It's like a wishing whale. Move, dude. What are you doing? That was cool. Alright, Pasta. Yeah, we're gonna check this place out. And probably go ahead and check this one out tonight. And then I'll save the rest for later. Yes, this is awesome. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna finish checking this out. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'll be back on tomorrow night. That's a big door for nothing. Okay, let's go back out. And then over to this part. Oh, you'll stay safe. I have faith. It's a crazy world, but as long as we watch out for ourselves, then we'll make it. Damn. I was hoping for just a little bit more to check out. Oh, these ramparts probably don't even have anything. I don't even know if it's worth going up there. Did we get into that main building part there? I hear you. I don't think we got into this part. Let's make a hole. We did. We were in there. It's all just walls. Alright. That's a little depressing. The underneath was super, super cool. We're gonna dump some of this stuff. It'll just despawn eventually. So that, and these. All the rest of this we'll keep. We'll get rid of the grass too. Fucking scared me. Wait, I missed something. Nothing too crazy. One on the other side too. I'm gonna uncheck that. And then do that one. Alright, let's go. There's a bear over there. This kind of looks like the same deal. I'm not gonna lie. Looks like it's gonna be a ceilingless everything. Again, super, super cool. But a real shame. Very cool, though. I feel like we should dig around a little bit. Oh, it's blue clay. I don't want to waste a bunch of blue clay. Oh, there's going to be a bunch of blue clay. Let's try this room. Let's try this room. Nope. That started to go down. We're gonna go check it out. Oh. Old man's beard. Oh boy. That's dirt. Interesting. All right. Whoa. Oh, I found it. So that is the luxury trader is looking for return tapestry. I'm taking that. It's copper. I think I'm gonna take the chandelier. Even known as a two-piece. I don't like that it's a two-piece, but what can you do? That I need to hold on to tightly. We're gonna read these two books just in case. Desperate Times. The altar? Ooh, I could take the altar. What's going on back there? Okay, next place. This little town, or this little town way over here with the merchants. I think I'm gonna vote for this one. We may even make it down to that one. This would be... I'm gonna say that this would be... the Great Tomb. Visited. Stronghold. Visited. He was agriculture. Okay. Grab the elk and head down to here. I want to keep my rammed earth. Get rid of that, 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 that. Okay. There was a bear directly south of here, but I'm gonna just try to run past him. wolf. Wolf. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, this isn't good. Another wolf. About fell in a fucking hole. That's the worst part about running through the forest. Okay. Stuck in a goddamn tree. Whoa, I went up a tree. It's windy. Alright, let's just park right here. Damn, everything is in just rubble. Hmm. Ancient tree had grown up. But there's nothing. I mean, there's this building over here, but this little tomb or whatever. Okay. Just a ruined town. Save that over there. Well, these guys are set up in a ruined town. Let's go check it out. Two black bears, side by side. Look how much he struggles to get up here. We'll park you right there. Now we want to delete these because it's going to automatically mark new ones. Are you hunter? Artisan? Temporal storm. That's a cool one. The morning? Okay. Now what about you? Furniture. Well, come on, Vlad. You got anything for sale? There we go. Painting of Seraph. Of Seraph. Oh, that was cool. Hunter in the Forest. Sounds kind of neat, too. I don't need those. Sounds kind of neat. Okay, now over here. Hello, trader. What's your name? Wilt. Another furniture trader. He's got a bed. Kind of janky bed. So he wants 11 gears. What are you wanting for yours? Your picture of Sarah. 9. Well, I'm buying this one, of course. Is that not fucking creepy as hell? It's just a statue, but Jesus Christ. That gave me cold chills like crazy. Jesus Christ. Ores. Okay, okay. I can actually, I forgot I could store stuff on him. Keep the globe on me. Actually, no, I'll put it on him too. That can stay. Let's move this down into here, because I don't have to eat anyways. Alright. Map. We're gonna go here. Is there a fucking mountain I want to have to cross? I've seen something off in the distance. Oh, I'm climbing it now. We want to be careful going down. He does get hurt from fall damage, just not nearly as badly as we do. Oh shit. Army. I didn't realize we were so close. We can really traverse with him. Oh, cool, an actual building. I think this maybe used to be the city walls at one point. There's lots of dirt and stuff. The bony soil or whatever. I don't need that though. Alright, we've been here. Save that. Opening up sections of the map as we go. I gotta check it out real fast. I'm gonna come over and look at this. There's also a trader over there too. Probably a dungeon. Do I already have that guy marked? I do. I'm just gonna let him run. Let's, I'm gonna name the elk Philip. On all of my playthroughs, his name is henceforth Philip. Oh boy. He's gonna love this, though. I'll tell you what. The struggle up the mountain. His favorite thing. Or the very large hill. I'll tell you what though, downhill, man, nothing beats it. Oh my. I can't believe we just survived that. Excuse me, my good sir. Well, what's your name? Commodities. Oh, linen. That would have been nice ages ago. Alright, where are we? We're gonna bump into another small building. I didn't have this part of the map open before. Okay. Nothing of real interest. Carry on, Philip. There's that. Quite what I expected it to be. Oh, hole. I actually don't know what to expect with this shape of building. Ooh. Interesting. Alright, that's just a dungeon. We're not going into that. They don't offer anything but heartache. We will check this out, even though it's mostly nothing. It's not mostly nothing. Hello? There's only a couple of them, but we're gonna see what this has to offer. That's the first time I ever found it. Oh, there's still more. Alright, we're gonna dig up the whole damn thing then. All the dirt's coming out. Just in case. Oh, what else did we find? Okay. We'll make our way down there slowly. God, are you fucking kidding me? What kind of bullshit is that? I don't need a full stack of medium fertility soil. Where the hell did I get this poultice at? Didn't I pick up seeds? Was that all I picked up? Was the one? I thought there was multiples. Alright, you just go away. We're gonna go back down and take another look around here. Okay. Sometimes there's still more hidden shit down. Probably not underneath. Oh, Philip. Did that bear scare you? Don't worry, he scared me too. Alright, let's go. Go and say hi to this fella. Hello, my good sir. How are you on this fine evening? You remind me of a colleague. Called himself Treasure Hunter. Recently sent me a letter. What's the price? A gold sickle or scythe. Okay. Interesting. Wait, what kind of trader was he? Oh, he has breads and stuff. Cheese. I haven't had cheese in so long. Cooked red meat. He's selling his for 2 as well. That's rice bread. What do I have? I have rice bread too. We're gonna buy a couple more. Maybe one more. Oh, his cheese is expensive. Oh, he has cabbage. And redwood seeds. I don't think so, bud. Alright. This is indeed a dungeon. And we got that indicator. Delete that one. What we got over here? Looks like another dungeon. What's over here? Not really interested in that. That one though, but I don't know if I'm gonna run down there. I mean, it's closer than going back to the boat, but there's still these 2 down here. We're gonna run over here, and then we'll go get the boat, and then we'll go to this one. So I'm gonna go to this one here first. take a peek at this pillar. Just as we run by, I'm not gonna stop. Nope. He does not like the little hills. Another mine shaft. Come on. Hit, hit. Oh, go. Another wool. Pigs. Baby pigs. You see the baby pigs? I seize it. There's a bear. Lots of pigs over here. We are gonna run around. Another bear. Shit. Come on, Philip. You can get over to that building. Flooded town. Which is where me and my buddy set up our base and our co-op world. But the co-op world is no more. I want to go... I'm faster in the water than he is, so I want to check this stuff out. Onion seeds. A good bed. Completely submerged in water. That kind of cracks me up. Huh. This could make a nice little shelter, but we're gonna go check out this building. Oh. Ruined cache. Box blade. I've never used the glue in this game, so I don't know how it works exactly. Ancient pillar. Let's just clear out this whole building, shall we? That brazier doesn't look ancient. Oh, there's something up there. And question is, can we get up there? Oh, peaceful village. I'll take that. I'll go ahead and take the lore book too. Have a look-see around. That's where we're going next. Wonder how far off. Oh, it's that one. Just a dungeon. Alright, I'm gonna mark this as ruined cache. Was it CH? Like that? I think so. And then I'm gonna put glue. Just because I don't know. I don't know how to use glue yet. Alright, we're gonna make her way down. I like the bird's eye view before I take off. Alright. Come on, Philip. I forgot to mark the next destination. Go ahead. Boop. Like that. We're heading towards it. Drop. Drop. I don't want that. Onward, Philip. Onward. Oh. Really? Nothing in there? Okay. Weird, but okay. What about in here? Farming stuff. Oh, oh. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. All right. You know, it's funny, I could sit here and play, like, all night. Whenever I'm, like, actually able to discover stuff that's, like, even halfway cool. But I can't always, like, there isn't always something cool to find, unfortunately. But there are a lot of the times. I did do that one. Oh, hey, here's a building. Hell, we could have ran to that one. I didn't even look. Where you at, my good sir? Right here. Clothing merchant. Rice seeds. Pine seed. Oh, funky. A funky tree. I kind of want to run over to this now. I'm not going to. We are heading straight to that red dot. It's quite a ways in the country, but quite a ways running through the country. Up and over hills and mountains and shit. It is what it is, though. I don't know how many blocks high he can climb. I know it's 1 or 2. It's 2. Okay. What the hell is that? That looks like a mountain lion, but I don't have that mod. Wolf. I don't think he struggles as much as Philip to get over the slabs, but I think I'm still faster than him in the long run. Especially downhill. Philip's the rock star when it comes to downhill. Oh, there's a bear. Ain't no way he's keeping up with Philip. Not on flat land. No way. Oh no, the woods. Philip's old nemesis. Oh god! We went to a tunnel. Or cave. Fuck! Fuck! Everything's falling now. Alright, he should be able to get out of here. I wasn't paying attention to the mini-map, because I knew where we were, like, going. Alright. The wood sucks on an elk. Whoa! Where are we? I can't see shit out of this thing. Alright, slow down, Philip. God damn. I can't do nothing here. Can we maybe get out of the thick woods? Can you climb up here? Still woods, it's just not as thick. Oh god. Alright. Let's go. Get me out of this. Yeehaw. Okay, so it is a grave. Of course, you know what happens whenever we see a grave. We desecrate it. Okay, it's a trunk. Alright, Philip, to the boat! The grave markers are really cool, though. The custom ones, they're really cool. Like one's a giant statue of like a gargoyle or some shit. That one was a big sword. I've seen one, it was a big, like bow for like a hunter's grave. That one was pretty good. Alright, Philip. You know what time it is, bud. Putting this on the boat. I know. Alright, valuables. These all can go in here. Those go together. That can go down there. I think I have books in a different spot. And tapestries. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so we can do the books, these, this, and this into there. All but one rope into there. We'll go ahead and put the bandage in there, there's brown coal in there. We have food in there. Will that stay good for a little while? 8 days. Was it 8 days on me too? Yeah, okay, so that doesn't actually do anything. Go ahead and throw those in there. Throw those. This can stay on me. That, that, and that. I never use the bow, so I don't know why I... You're fine, dude. Alright. Let's remark some stuff. Gravesite. Or grave. We are going to go around, way around, to this. Not right now, though. Oh, I better not. I better not save it with me in the boat. It does not work very well. You always spawn back outside of the boat. We will travel for just a few minutes. I still got that marked. This can actually go bye-bye. That was our boat location. The big castle was kind of disappointing. Like, it was neat, but it wasn't at the same time. We're gonna shoot for through here. I'm gonna try to get as close. I think I will. I need to be getting ready to go to bed, but... We also cannot disembark in a river, because it'll push our boat out. Unless I do actually turn it down to 0, but I don't want it to 0. I want a little bit of current from the rivers. It makes it more realistic, I guess you could say. Sorry. When I was going around the um, continent, about 75% of the time I had no music. It was just the sound of the water. Talk about mind numbing. I will say though, traveling by boat, you do not get nearly as hungry. You're not running or anything. You're not sprinting technically, so even though you're moving so fast, you're not walking. You're not even moving. I think I had like 12 pieces of rye bread or something last time I went all the way around, and it lasted me the entire trip. And I even got out a little bit, ran around, not very much. But yeah, like 12 pieces of rye bread lasted me the entire voyage. It was like 3 days, 4 days. And then this time, since I harvested a bunch of flax, this time I took rye bread, or flax bread, and it was not very good. You might as well be eating seeds. So yeah, we're gonna dock, or yeah, we're gonna go like right here. Make landfall. We will make landfall right there. Hell, we might ride over there. Who knows? Not tonight. Not tonight. That'll be tomorrow. We may go over to this trader and then straight over to that building. That sounds like a plan. I think that's what I'll do. And we're here. Alright, so, yep, that's what I'm going to do. In the morning, let's go ahead and mark our boat location. Boat. White. Boop. Okay. Not in the morning. Tomorrow, whenever I get on, I'm just gonna start heading down over to here. Hopefully it's cool. Hopefully it's not too cool. Everybody's on to be able to see it. Then over to this trader. Then over to this, whatever this is. It's probably another bakery. Bakeries are cool, but I'd like to see something a little bit different. And then as we move that way, we may unlock some more of the map over here. We'll just have to see, I guess. But either way. Until then, you guys have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. And as always, be safe.